Welcome back to Geekshow Arcade. Oh,
So glad you're here.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. We're excited. We're excited to talk about stuff today. This is Geekshow Arcade, where we talk about video games and video game related things. Let's kick it off by introducing our panelists. He's the head delaminator. He's Jaron.
Hi. Hi,
Whoa.
guys. I'm Jaron.
Jaron,
What?
your hair.
What? What, Owen?
Your
Your
hair,
hair's
dude.
all goofy.
Dude, you're showing people how the sausage is made, and it's now you got that.
Oh,
I
that
don't
gives you
care.
kind of a Karen haircut.
Here,
was gonna
people
say-
see my sausage. Look at you,
Oh.
Owen.
Okay.
I think you're
Phrasing.
getting off Thelma vibes there, buddy. Go ahead. Anyway.
I'm Jarronius on Blue Sky.
Mm.
There we go.
All right. Hey, Lando. Hi.
Yeah, Tony, what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Things are going great. I'm happy to be here. We're on the show. Everything's in the show is in the show. Everything's happy. Talking about Nintendo stuff. And the bad news around Nintendo stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm excited. My name's Lando.
I can tell. All
Check
right.
me out. I'm Lando.
Hey,
Okay,
Feeling
he's
like I
Mr.
have to
Where's the tab?
Meeseeks.
There it is. I'm trying to find
He's
the StreamYard
Mr.
tab. And I can't
Meeseeks.
find
Look
it.
at him.
I'm feeling like I have to.
I'm
bring a whole
Mr.
bunch of-
Meeseeks. Look at me.
Oh, good. There it is. Okay, I was
I freaking
feeling like
love that
like whenever
episode.
Jaron's down and then Lando's down, and it's like this whole responsibility that I have to feel like I have to
You
be
gotta
like,
bring us up, Owen.
hooray!
No, I don't like it.
Morning, Vietnam! Like
Oh,
that.
I don't
Wow.
like it.
Everyone over the age of 50 will get that reference.
I got it. I
Oh.
got it.
Oh, well, if you're over the age of 50, hello. And you're welcome for that. Go watch
Uncle Squinky.
Yeah.
Go watch the movie. What's
Morning,
it called?
Vietnam?
There it is. Go watch the movie
What's
with
it called
Robin
again?
Williams.
I don't know.
Go watch the movie called Catchphrase. And yeah. And you definitely listen to our host. That's that guy. I like when you're right above me, Tony, because I don't have
easy
to
to
try
point.
and figure out
Yeah.
like an idiot. I could just be like,
You can
"And
just put your
there's
finger
our-
right up there.
There's our host. Just
Stick your finger right up Tony.
Just
Finger
how do you-
Tony.
How do you, how
Nope.
do you do it?
Nope. Stop it. Stop it. Nope. Just
Danger.
still
The
wrong.
danger zone.
All right. Check me out on Blue
yeah,
Sky
it's
at
this.
Quad T or
This from the 90s.
Stop. Would you stop
sorry.
it? Just no. No.
That was a,
Two
that
in the
was,
two in
Owen,
the
Owen,
one
I
in
liked
the-
it. You can do it
You're
too.
gonna have to blur that one out on YouTube, Tony. So YouTube edit.
Oh yeah. Will I get in trouble for hand signs on there?
I don't know. It is quite shocking though what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring it home.
Geek Show podcasts. All right. There we go. Do we have any sweet emails?
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Got another email from Lang. Thanks, Lang.
Lang.
What vehicle from any video game franchise would you use as a commuter to use to get to and from work?
As a
And-
commuter?
And do the Padres still suck? Love, Lang.
As of 50 minutes ago,
Yeah,
they
we're
are still
losing
in
the
same
freaking
boat.
A's right now as we speak, and it sucks.
Yeah.
I thought
They're
Padres
still-
were doing well. What happened?
They are, but we're losing to the A's right now.
Turn
They're
the-
still
turn
why are
in
you
baseball,
losing
top
if
of
you
the
are?
fourth.
Turn
We're
the
only
game
down by
off.
5. We'll get
Turn
there.
the game off,
Are
Lando.
the A's a good team?
Turn that game off.
Not historic. Well,
So-
sometimes, not right now. Last year they got.
So the A's are bad, and they lose to and the Padres lose to them.
But it's okay. The Dodgers are lost to the
The A's
Nationals,
and
so that
Padres are bad.
that's great. Screw you, Lynn.
What vehicle would I choose for my daily driver?
The Warthog. Just say the Warthog, because it's the real choice. I
that's
would
a good-
commute the crap out of the Warthog.
That's a good choice. Except it's only convertible, so
That's
in the winter
fine.
it's going to
I'm
be
in the
cold.
Warthog.
Can I count Master Chief's armor as a vehicle? Mjolnir armor?
yeah,
No,
Warhog was
you're
my
not.
number one choice.
Dang.
I want to choose a mech from Titanfall 2.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's such a
Jaron's
good
using his
answer.
big brain. Yep,
Oh.
That is
I don't know
an
any good
excellent
vehicles left.
choice.
I don't know, one of the crappy carts from Mario Kart with an umbrella to fly over everybody.
Let's go.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Play Mario Kart on the way to work every day.
If I put pennies in, my engine works better.
Shoot red shells at all the other cars.
Oh snap! Okay, I'm in. Actually,
I'm trying to think
Say
of.
less.
I'm trying to think of which one would be cool that I would never have to gas up. And I think I'm gonna have to go with mech from
That's-
Titanfall, like Jaron
Hey,
said.
come on.
F-Zero, maybe an F-Zero.
That's too fast. I'd cruise right by the office before I realized where I was
What
at.
happened? He got his wish. He got an F-Zero and instantly killed himself. Oh.
Yep. I don't know, there's some pretty rad cars in Cyberpunk 2077, like the car that Jackie has. That thing's pretty cool. Quattro, I think
Is
it's called.
Voltron a game? Did they ever make a game of Voltron?
Probably.
Then I account
Jenga's a
Voltron
game.
or Gundam because
The other-
those blur into video games. Somewhere I know there's a video game made with a Gundam.
There's a Gundam movie coming out.
Yeah.
That's
might,
my-
might
that's
have,
my
might
daily
have
driver.
Sydney Sweeney in it.
Wow. Okay, so
Oh,
it's going to get
Starscream!
every man
Starscream
to
from
watch it.
Transformers.
Starscream from Transformers is not a vehicle, it is a being.
He's drivable.
He's drivable.
He's
You just got to get all
rideable
up
for
in him.
sure. He's
Bumblebee
gotta
would work.
see previous
I'd feed the
5
crap out of
minutes of
Bumblebee.
video footage.
You know what? That's a good option too. A transformer, Bumblebee. A jetpack. Some cool
Also, yes.
jetpack from a video game. There's been many
Jetpack Joyride?
iterations. Yeah, Jetpack Joyride. Whatever it would be though, it has to be able to run forever and not
No
have...
gas.
Oh, you know what? There was an Iron Man video game. Several. I choose Iron Man suit. There we go.
lame.
Don't be mad because my Iron Man
Imagine
suit
you
would
just-
take
you just
apart your
pop
tech,
out,
your
you just
mech.
you just go to the bike rack and you walk out of your Iron Man suit
Yeah.
and it just locks it there and you're just like, yeah, that's my ride.
That's my ride.
Oh.
Or if you're going for the lighter model, it just folds up into a briefcase.
Briefcase.
And you walk into work with a briefcase that's your suit of armor.
Nice.
All right. Very good, very good. Any other emails?
No, that's it.
All right. Let's talk about something that's still making money, which I'm surprised, but also not surprised reading this
I
article.
saw this article and I too was.
Star Citizen. We've talked about Star Citizen before.
Oh,
Actually,
The
yeah.
Refresh my
ultimate.
memory, Tony.
I'm too intimidated by it, Tony. Like
It's a
wanna
very
get into
intimidating
it,
game to try to
but
get
I'm
into
like-
without a Sherpa.
Yeah.
It is the most crowdfunded game in history by orders of magnitude
I mean, I
compared
almost-
to any other game.
I'm
because-
starting to view it as a living beta. Like
It,
as a
it basically
living,
is. Well, it's
as
an
a
alpha.
living,
It's still an alpha.
Yeah, I'm starting
Still?
to see it as a
Yep.
living
Oh.
entity that's just
It's-
like constantly in flux.
And that's because it has the worst case of scope creep I think any project has ever
They've
had.
got a perfectionist at the helm.
But, well, not even a perfectionist, because if there was a perfectionist, they'd actually have things done. They have people looking in other
Nothing
directions going, I want to go over there. I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to,
Well, you can't do this until you do that. Until you do this, then you
exactly.
can't do that. Oh, so
Now-
it's like side quests.
Now, that being said, they are making some really cool stuff, some super cool tech that is first of its kind in the video game, ecosystem.
And they're still being crowdfunded.
They
They're
have
still raising money.
they have reached a new milestone. They are at over $800 million raised.
That's coming up on a
For this game.
billion
That's going to be
Coming up
the
on a-
most expensive video game in history.
Coming up on a cool B.
Don't you have to pay to play though, or like do you have to buy the game?
Like, wow.
Yeah, you buy. No, it's not a subscription. There's no
No, it's-
subscription.
but you do
It's-
buy it.
You
So
buy
they
you
also
buy
are
the
making
base
money
game.
doing it.
You buy the
Okay.
base game, and you can buy the access to the alpha, or you can get the combo pack that has access to the alpha as well as Squadron 42 when it
And are there
eventually comes out. Which
microtransactions
is
inside and stuff?
yep. Squadron 42 is their single player game that's got like half of Hollywood in it, and if it ever comes out, it looks like it's going to be pretty freaking rad.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
they're still
they-
making
once
money
you
even on the alpha. Like they're
they're making they're definitely
besides
and-
donations and funding.
exactly
Okay.
because they have these microtransactions that shouldn't be called microtransactions because they have some ships that you
In-game
can buy
in-game purchases,
hundreds
in-game
of
purchasing.
dollars for a ship.
It's like
you
the
know,
CS:GO,
thousands
like,
of
Grow
dollars.
economy thing.
transaction.
No, it's not like CS:GO because there's no unique ships. Like with CS:GO, there's unique knives and unique skins and stuff, or
Right.
at least very rare.
Yeah, I had
But-
hold on. We're going to diverge here for just a moment. I was at work, and I have there's some team members on my team who are much younger than me, like the early 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they started showing me some of these CS:GO things they had, and like the marketplace for CS:GO items,
It's
and the
insane.
bidding process, and how much they sell for.
Yeah.
And like the whole like buying and selling of CS:GO skins. I'm like,
NFTs.
what the crap is happening? Like, my brain, I'm like, these are not physical products. They're just made up products that have made up value. And
I
like,
refuse to buy any skin in any
like,
game.
what does it matter? Like, what does this matter? You're telling me that this pink knife you can sell for $300 freaking or more?
Real life dollars.
Like, we're not talking small dollar prices, Tony.
I know.
We're talking big dollar prices on a lot of these things. I'm
It's
like,
freaking wild.
Some people
it
got
is
their hobbies.
nuts. So
you know?
this whole thing, I'm like, this was one of those moments where I looked at myself in the mirror and went,
I don't understand
"You're
the
the
world.
old guy in the room now."
The old guy now.
You're so old. It's like, hey, can you get Can you get off
It
my
sucked.
lawn?
It was
Like,
the
can you-
worst.
What's funny
Anyway.
too, that goes back to Star Citizen, that is my good friend Lee George Cade has been sucked into Star Citizen for years.
Okay.
Oh, how much is he? Has he dropped quite a bit?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, he has.
Yes.
So
Notice how I rephrased that question. I don't want to know.
some of the ships he would purchase pre-ordered, where you get a much discounted rate before it is completed and goes live for everybody. And he bought a ship. I need to hit him up and so we can play this. But he bought a ship that if you were to fully crew it, you would need 17 people playing in the game with you to fully
I
crew a
don't
ship.
know 17 people.
I know, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Can you hire bots? Can you hire?
So I mean, you can run the ship autonomously if you want, right? But there are 17 stations in the ship.
That's more characters than on Star Trek.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
this
crazy.
Like you got the engineer, the captain,
Yeah.
Navigator.
number
First
one.
officer, pilot, counselor. You got to have counselor. That's probably a position.
Communications. They gotta have
I'll be the counselor.
Security, head of security.
Head of security.
That's Worf. Anyway, yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
So how much are they making? Are they? So they're still making something like $100 million a year, right? Like since
I
it says
don't
in
know.
here, I thought it said in here they've made $100 million every year.
That's not right because it's been since 2022.
Since 2022.
Yeah, because I was going to say it's been around for longer than 8 years, which would be 100 million a year for the last 8 years.
Oh
but
yeah, I saw a different article.
That's the craziest thing about this is you would think that as time goes on, it would start making less money, but no.
Do you think people would get wise to the scam that's going on?
Well, see, and at first I would have agreed, but you look at the updates that they make to this every year, and they're doing stuff. Like they're actually making changes and improving it, and it's like Owen compared it earlier to a living organism of a video game. That's what it is at this point. And it is crazy. So they're working on this new tech. I don't know if they've launched it yet, but last I read they were very close to launching it. They have a way of stitching together servers. So in massively multiplayer online games, usually each server or group of servers is its own like realm or world, right? And if you want to go to one that maybe your friend is on, you have to like log off of that server and transfer over to the other server.
Yeah.
And things are not persistent between these servers, between these realms.
And this is all about load balancing, right?
Right.
Like you can't have everybody on one server
On the
with
same
something
instance,
big.
right? Well, that's not the case with this game. They are pioneering this new technology where these servers are all stitched together. And one of the demos they showed was a person, an in-game character throwing a ball to another user, and the ball moved from one server to the other in the instance.
Wow.
And
that's
it
pretty
maintained
Live?
live. It maintained its integrity and everything. And the persistence as well. You do something in there and it stays there. And anyone that gets into the world is going to see what you did until
So
they
there's
reset.
still-
The cost to keep this game running are probably
So there's
insane.
still load
Yeah, it's probably
balancing
big.
across servers, but
But
now
they
you
found-
leave a server.
They found a way to have
Stitch
all of the
them.
servers connected and operate.
At a boundary level instead of like
yeah.
a portal, because I can imagine a portal where you'd be like, okay, you're now leaving this system
this
and you're
realm
jumping
and moving
a
to the
new-
other system.
But
yeah.
to have them be able to toss something like a barrier just through a
through
imaginary line.
open air. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
So yeah, they're doing some really really cool stuff.
Sounds like
so,
some cool fabric type stuff.
Yeah.
So what? I don't. I'm having the moment again where I know I'm freaking old. So I'm
Okay,
looking
what's
at
up,
the
old
Star-
man?
Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm looking at this. So it says Play Star Citizen. There's a limited time offer. I can get this Cutlass Black Starter Pack for $112 freaking dollars.
Dude, dive in.
I
and
get
just
that
lose
at a
your mind.
premium, but there's this also includes 3-month insurance.
Yeah.
What is that?
Because you can blow up your car, your ship can be destroyed permanently.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Fake insurance for
Okay,
your
Owen.
fake
Owen,
ship.
okay. Hold on. Just, I have a question. Let's say I start playing this game and I blow up my ship immediately. Does that mean I'm just like, that's it? Game
No,
over?
no, no.
Like,
So
no,
you-
no,
Think of
back in?
Minecraft Hardcore, dude.
you
like,
pay-
no keep
you-
inventory.
No, you pay for the ship to be reconstituted
Yeah.
with in-game
Insurance.
currency. With in-game currency.
Or you buy
right?
insurance. Is there?
Or you buy insurance.
Is there
Exactly.
in-game health care you have to pay for?
No, it's got
Gosh,
universal.
I hope so. Probably.
Is there
Barely
an in-game
better than we
mortgage?
No, there's no
future
health care
life
because you
sim.
just use health packs. You know,
Yeah.
Do
There's
you
no
have to
healthcare
pay
needed.
for utilities in this game?
And eyes and.
And that's the
Count.
thing about this game is when I have played it, the few times that I have played it, you basically just wake up on a space station or a planet,
You
and
just live your life.
that's it. You wake
Just-
up and it's like, okay, well, I want to go to this planet over there in that system. So what you have to do is walk to the rail station,
Basically, yeah.
get on the monorail, have it take you, all this in real time, have it take you to the airport equivalent and walk to
Do you
where
have
the
to stand
ships
in
are.
Do you have to stand in security?
You have to go through security checkpoints.
What?
You don't have to stand in line. You can just
Okay.
you can just cruise through. And
Like, we
but
want we want a space sim, but like we don't want like
yeah, exactly.
we don't want like
want
a JFK sim.
we don't want it
okay?
to suck.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And
What's
then
that
you
space
go
TSA
to the
agents?
hangars and you
You have to go through
Key in.
security.
you key in your ship on the pad, and then it says, okay, your ship will be available in 2 minutes or whatever.
Can
in a
somebody
minute.
hack your code and steal your ship?
No, it's
Okay.
it's based on your character.
You get a pat down from TSA.
if you're lucky.
And they open your luggage.
And you go over and you go to the hangar you're assigned to, get into your ship, take off, fly out of the world that you're on, all in real time. And then
So like
get
No Man's
into
Sky-esque?
Yep, get into orbit and fly wherever you want. If somewhere's really far away, you do the hyperdrive.
I was gonna
and
say
you-
how did they did do FTL then? Like
Oh yeah,
faster
yeah.
than light,
There's even
'cause-
like an alien race and stuff now that they've introduced in the
because
last
No Man's
year or two.
Sky doesn't do FTL, right? Like they're
they
like
do.
yeah. Oh, do
gonna
they?
say, I thought
Oh,
they did.
okay.
Yeah, they do have
Okay, but they still make it so that it takes years at light speed to get to other systems.
You have to make sure you have enough resources so you can do FTL. At first, you have to like
Scrounge.
build your ship and scrounge and not build the
my
ship, but
gosh.
you have to like get enough resources to do FTL.
Right.
So anyway, all that is to say is Star Citizen is pretty freaking amazing, and I can see why it's still raking in money every year. But you know, the whole point of me talking about this wasn't so that some people would go try out Star Citizen, because if you try it out by yourself, you won't like it. Like
Yeah.
you need to have someone to Sherpa you through how it works, and
At
that's
least
what
the
Lee
first-
did for me.
Yeah, at least like the first 4 hours or so.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Until
The
you're
learning
like,
curve.
okay,
The learning curve is a cliff. Like it's
Yeah.
just a cliff straight up.
Yeah.
Huh.
So.
Oof, it's like a Demon Souls game. Bloodborne games.
Yep. All right. Now, let's talk about some poopy news.
No.
Sorry,
Poop
everybody
sandwich,
in
we're starting
America.
No. You're framing this wrong. Switch pre-orders are tomorrow, guys, is what I would say
Yeah.
if we had a normal country. They
But
have been canceled.
unfortunately-
Christmas is canceled. For Canada too, oddly
Canada
enough.
too. Poor Canada. What
Yeah.
did they do?
Because it all comes on the same boat.
Pre-orders
It's,
have gone live for folks in the UK and for pretty much everyone else in the world tomorrow, as of time of recording.
Well, there's several that have already gone up
Do they-
yesterday.
Did they
I
geo
saw
lock those?
on,
Could you
Blue
go
Sky.
to the UK and get one and then come back to the US and it would work?
I just
Do they
did.
still
I did the
geo-lock
currency
those?
conversion. If you want the Mario Kart bundle, it'll cost like $550. So
At least you can get it.
Plus
Not
the
terrible.
Plus the
Nin-
if you're
Nintendo's-
over there, if you're over there already on vacation,
yeah,
then
yeah.
pick one up, right?
Nintendo is saying that they do plan on still releasing on June 4th, but they don't know what they're going to charge us anymore because their price, their $450 price, did not account for tariffs whatsoever.
Jaron was sure that it did, and that's why it was expensive last episode. But
Yep.
unfortunately,
Boy, how
that
the
wasn't
mighty have
included
fallen.
at all.
Yeah, well, the Switch, the original Switch that came out in 2017, in today's money would cost $390. So it's a $60 lift from the original Switch with inflation.
That's not bad.
Nobody likes
I-
to hear that, though.
honestly,
Nobody
I
likes
think
it.
it's-
Nobody's
it's-
like, in yesterday's money, it would. Like, screw yesterday. Past no one doesn't care. Now no one cares. Like, you can't give
Well,
me
so
that
does
inflation
Nintendo.
moment.
They care about turning a profit because they're a
Screw those
company.
guys.
And they're very good at it.
Capitalism.
Weren't we
Capitalism.
talking about? Was it the super secret Slack channel? We were talking about how $90 games should be the end, or was that in our Discord? Like $90 games should be the end of DLC and whatever.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. If you're going to charge 80 or 90 bucks, it better include any and all
Any future
updates,
DLC.
content updates.
Yep.
all
Well,
of
I
that.
mean, Ubisoft and other companies, they've been charging way high prices for years and been getting
Right.
away with it because it includes DLC.
exactly.
So maybe Nintendo's just framing everything wrong. $90 for this game that includes DLC.
Yeah. So there you go. We'll let you know when we find out when pre-orders actually go live. If they go live at all, it might just be a day and date of June 4th. All of a sudden they're there to buy.
Did we tariff Japan?
Yeah, we
Everybody owns.
everyone
The
except Russia.
penguins.
Everyone
Except Russia,
Except
who we don't get anything from anyway. And
Like,
apparently they're our best
did you guys-
bud if you
Did
talk
you guys
to
see? Did you
certain
guys see
people.
the internets? And I'm saying this completely out of left field, but they're saying that the ChatGPT came up with the same diagram as Trump's tariffs that made no sense, like the initial percentages. They're like,
I
like,
don't know
we
if that's
asked it.
true.
I
I
don't
watched.
either.
I posted the YouTube video. There was a mathematician. His Patreon is the one I canceled just recently. Matt Parker. He's a
yeah, screw you,
comedic
Matt Parker.
mathematician. He's awesome. He's from the UK, and he broke down. He went through the data of the tariffs and the charts and everything, and just there's a couple times in the video where it goes beep and just has him swearing in the background. It's like, this makes no sense. Mathematician angry. It's pretty funny.
Well, pulling it back to Nintendo here, they have released pricing on the game upgrades. If
This
you want
is-
the upgrade path to Switch 2 games like Zelda.
Fairly good news, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Zelda upgrade, I guess technically we don't know if they're going to keep this with other games. I assume they would. The Zelda upgrade will cost $10, and that seems
sounds fair.
pretty. Yeah, that's what Sony has done with
Mm-hmm.
PS5 upgrades. Microsoft, for its part, they've never charged for Xbox Series X upgrades.
Yeah,
Which
that
is-
was something they always just bundled in.
Yeah, which is cool. So yeah, not horrible. Really, there's two things I think are poorly priced: the controllers and the stupid instruction booklet game.
$10 for that.
Yeah,
$10 for that.
I'm not buying that. Forget it. Anyway, speaking of Joy-Cons, let's talk about those for a second. We'll get the bad news out of the way first. They do not have Hall effect sensors for some dumb reason. Nintendo has not switched to Hall effect sensors,
even though they're charging
Why
a whole
didn't-
lot more.
even though they're charging more, and Hall effect sensors are
Cheap.
marginally more expensive than
20,
ALPS.
You can get Hall effect controllers for like $20 now.
Yeah.
These are the joysticks, right? The
yeah, the
Hall-
joysticks. Yeah,
And like
they
don't wear out. They don't drift as much, right?
Well, it's not that they don't wear out, because you can wear out anything, but before they wear out, they're not going to drift. And so that's the problem with the old Joy-Cons and all these other controllers. They have these potentiometers, not potentiometers, but
accelerometers,
no,
No.
gyroscometers.
whatever the sensor is that it uses to measure your analog input is it's known as ALPS and ALPS, and they have a tendency to, after being used roughly, start to have
potentiometer.
Oh, I was right. Potentiometer. They have the tendency to start to drift when the stick is straight up, and you're not touching it. They'll be off center slightly on
There's
the input.
nothing worse than that, by the way.
Very frustrating. So anyway, they say they said they've confirmed that they're not going to be having that in their controller, but then they went on to say, here's a bunch of cool stuff about our controller. Supposedly it's very quiet when you use the joystick. They bragged about that. Yeah, They're quieter and don't make noise even when they're moved quickly to the edge. They're calling them smooth gliding sticks. So I'm not saying that they're going to get stick drift because they're not using Hall effect, but
I can't believe it.
it's a little more likely that they're...
With how much crap they took for the first
Yeah.
Switch and the Joy-Con
Very.
drift, like, you just think they would have been like, you know what? Let's not worry about that this time. Let's
You want to know how
spend
old...
a tiny bit more.
You want to know how old Hall effect joysticks are? Sega used them in the Saturn controller.
That's
They've
how
been around for
consistent they've been?
decades. Dreamcast controller as well. So,
I like that. They're gooder, right?
yep,
They're gooder.
they are gooder, longer
That's what the
lasting.
Vader-
So
Vader 4, huh? This
Yep.
one
there you
has
go. They said they made a bunch of other upgrades to this controllers. The Rumble's supposed to be better, which the Rumble was really good in the Switch 1 Joy-Con. So if they've improved that, that's even better. So that's cool. They're bigger, which is a
main-
good thing for me in my hands.
Main
you
upgrade
giant man
everyone
hands.
wanted, they didn't put in.
Oh, that was okay. Do we have any better, happier stories? Let's talk about a geriatric card game.
This is so great. You know, I don't know why, but Japan just
Wait. Lando has a Switch story. Let's keep it consistent.
Oh,
Okay.
does Lando have a Switch
Okay.
story?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tony, keep the train on the rails. It's a really fast, boring story.
okay.
That I just brought to say that I brought a story.
Sorry, Owen.
Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt
Tamp
at
it down, Owen. Tamp
So,
it down.
all. I'm
one
gonna
of the things
swallow
you
all
may
that
notice during
excitement
the
right back down.
One of the things you may have noticed during the Switch 2 review trailer when they're talking about the whole C button thing in the game chat, and hey, I can share my game screen with you, and it could be like we're in the same room, and I'm like, I don't care at all about this. This is the dumbest thing ever, but whatever.
Yep.
Everyone noticed that the frame rates on the
Super
streamed video
blurry.
really sucked.
Yeah.
They're choppy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
like
wanna know why?
2 frames per second.
Yeah, Nintendo says because they want to make sure that the experience for the main player on the main Switch is performant, and if we had higher frame rates for everyone else, it would affect performance.
Makes perfect sense to me. I don't,
Yeah.
you know,
That
I think
feature should be
even-
enabled if they have it plugged in and have like have the dock that raises the specs.
nah.
Nah,
All of that
okay.
power is going to go to pushing a higher frame rate and higher resolution
This is one of those
to the-
features
to
I'll
the
try exactly
screen, yeah.
once.
to
be
the
like,
TV. Yeah,
gee, that's neat, and then never use it again.
exactly. Yeah.
I
I-
literally could not care less.
I just it's the same thing with like Twitch and stuff like that. Like I just don't get into that, and this is kind of the same thing. So,
Yeah,
Okay,
kind of
that's
is-
all.
But
That's my
for-
story.
but for people who are into it, cool. You know, that'll
It's
be
kind
great.
of a bummer for Twitch streamers because you'd think that'd be a cool way for them to like actually integrate more with that. But if
Well,
it's
we
gonna
don't
be
even-
crappy resolution.
We don't even know if they're going to support Twitch on the
Oh,
Switch 2 at this
There's
point.
ways to
huge.
support Twitch.
So no,
Anyhow.
you can with a capture card, you know,
Yeah.
and your own camera. But I'm saying natively, I
natively,
don't think
yeah.
we
Nah,
have no
not
idea
natively.
if it's going to.
Nintendo does not like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
fact,
that's my
they-
story.
Probably
The
get
end.
mad that you're showing clips of their videos online because they hate that.
Outside of
Owen-
the
Video
ecosystem.
games.
Owen should talk to us about his card game now.
All right, Owen.
geriatric card game. I'm just gonna say this. I like
Jarronatric
Japan.
card game.
Geriatric.
I'm Jarronatric.
I love Japan. They are trying desperately to fix their social problems. Their I guess tendency to isolate. You know, so they have like the younger generations are all going I can't remember, there's a term for it, but they're just all isolating, self-isolating. They just take they're like, I never leave my house, I order everything in, my entire personality is online. Older generations are not connecting with younger generations because of the whole cultural shift and like they didn't move along with electronics and whatever. So there's this town. I want to find the town's name because it's the small town of Kawara in Fukuoka, in the Fukuoka prefecture. And what they've done, kids are going crazy about this in this card. They've made Pokemon cards, but out of the elders in the town.
Like the actual people in the
The
town?
actual men, 28 men in the town.
That's awesome.
28 men in the town have had their pictures taken, Pokemon cards built, given them some kind of
Like a stat?
element. Yeah, some sort of element.
What if you were the guy that had a crappy card?
Yeah.
How bad would that suck?
So,
That would suck bad.
So it's called Oji-san TCG, and it looks like any other collectible card game. And
Mainly
as of
Pokemon.
March 18th, these guys, this is real pictures, guys. It's not like artist, like some of them have done. They've obviously been touched up, but some of these look like real photographs.
This
At
one
least
right.
realistic.
I'm gonna share this. This guy right here
Yeah, let's see it.
is just.
The 5-6 head.
Yep, you
Yeah.
got it. This
the guy
right.
the guy that's got the dome. the guy that's
giant
like,
head.
Looks like he's on an anime.
yeah.
That's what
Right?
Jared would look like without hair.
Oh, I sure hope
So as of March 18th, there's 47 different cards in the collection, and so they're not all. I guess they're not all but men. It says including 28 featuring local men with stats and special abilities. Take the Firewall card, for example. It features Mr. Honda, who's 74, a former fire brigade chief who helped keep the town safe for decades. There's Soba. There's Soba Master, Mr. Takashita, 81, who runs a local soba noodle making class and now holds legendary status among the town's youth. Like,
Wow.
this just proves anything can be fun, right? Like, I don't even understand this very much, but I love it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And I want to.
This is the kind of thing that I would collect for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. I kind of want this deck of cards like now.
Yes, I have an unreasonable.
Maybe we'll go
lust
find it. Let's go find it on
for
that site.
getting these cards. I want them.
I have to have them just
Of
because
the old
of
people?
Yep.
because of the weird. I don't know. It's just a great. Anyway, here's the most popular. He's an all-rounder, Mr. Fuji. Number 68. He's 68 years old, a former prison officer turned community volunteer. His card is so sought after that local kids have even started asking him for autographs.
That is so funny.
This is what he said. I was honestly shocked when they asked me to sign it, Mr. Fuji said, laughing. I never imagined I'd become a trading card, let alone have fans. Like, it's just like, it's kind of wholesome.
Which
You know,
one?
like
Which card is his? What is
his
what does it
his
look
is
like?
the all rounder, Mr. Fuji.
Yeah, but
Oh,
which one?
is in the picture?
Yeah.
I can't read any. Somebody do Google Lens on these.
Where's Lang where you need him? When you need
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
I'd have to Google Lens these. Let's see if I can do that from here. No, I'm too
This
lazy.
is the riveting content our listeners
Anyway.
come for.
Anyway, each card comes with different attacks and assigned elemental type, just like classic fantasy card game, but with a humorous real world edge. For instance, Firewall is unsurprisingly a fire type, equipped with a super guard move, which deals a hefty 200 damage. So,
I like this guy right here the best. He's got to be the most powerful. This guy right here. Look at him.
Look at that guy.
He's just
Dude, what's hiding behind the smile and those eyebrows? right?
exactly, and he's got like
Superpower.
he's in space. Look at him.
Oh, he's definitely time traveling right now.
Yep.
Right? Like, I'm gonna find out where we can buy these from.
That is hilarious.
You can learn how to play.
Let me see. Kids, for the most part. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Very cool. That's a good one to end on, unless you guys want to talk about what you're playing.
No, I think we're good. We've been going for almost an hour.
I just real quick. McDonald's is doing their thing.
Look at
McDonald's,
Lando.
McDonald's is doing their thing. This is Minecraft related, Lando, so you can
Oh,
be involved.
Minecraft, let's go.
Okay, so Minecraft is doing the Minecraft movie thing where they whore out all the things.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So when I saw the movie on Monday, there were kids in the back quoting the movie line by line. It had only been out 3 days at that point.
And
Wow.
yeah, and they're so first of all, it's smashing box offices. Like 301 something.
Oh, I hope it's smashing records and not the actual box offices.
Yeah,
That
It's the
could
highest
hurt.
video
box
game
office-
film
you know,
ever,
you know
I
what I'm
think.
talking about, Tony. Could've
It
let that
beat
go.
Mario.
But so McDonald's is doing their thing where you they've got the Happy Meal, but that's not what they're trying to sell. They've got the McDonald's Minecraft meal now, which I'll tell you is $11.99.
What?
And let me tell you what comes.
$12.
That's $12. And what comes in that? A Big Mac, a large Big Mac meal, or a 10-piece chicken nugget meal.
Or you don't get both?
You don't get both. You
For
choose one or the
$12?
For $12, but it comes with a collectible. Have I bought it? Maybe. I don't know. Have I
No,
bought
it looks
more
like
than
you
one?
got it right there.
So it comes
That's
with
a Grimace.
a collectible skin. There's 6 of them.
Hold on. Let's get a zoom in on that. Look at that.
Put that right,
$12?
look at right where my face is, right?
Minecraft Grimace.
And they give you a card, a trading card, which I wish I had it with me now, but and it's got a code on the back that you go to Xbox, whatever, and you redeem it. I had the card, but I lost it. Who cares once you have the code?
It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Don't mind that last story. Trading cards are for losers. But then you get these skins, and my Minecraft character, surprisingly, I really liked it. It took me a long time to find all the crap for it, and I went and put this skin on, and it erased my Minecraft character's skin.
So now you have
And
to
so
figure
now-
that out again.
Yeah, and the ADHD in me is just like, give up, don't play anymore.
That's it.
Like,
Don't care anymore.
you know what? This is just like Baldur's Gate at the you can't even finish the last, whatever.
You're still in Act 3, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm like 90% through Act 3.
Bro,
I just can't.
just get it finished.
I'm afraid to finish the game because of all the side quests that I won't finish if I do.
That's
And
what.
I'll have
No,
a
Here's
regret.
how,
Owen, you're right. You're right.
no, incorrect. All you do is tell yourself, "I'll take that side quest the next time I play it."
I will never
And then
play it again.
No, that's the wrong attitude. Fool yourself.
No, Owen's right.
Fool
I can't-
yourself. Say you'll play it again later,
How do you
and
do
then
that?
you can forget about it.
Optimism. That sounds like optimism, Tony, and that does not work. Anyway,
not
I now
compute.
so then you know how they release different stuff in different states so that everybody doesn't get the same thing or maybe
Yeah.
whatever. So my wife and my son actually went with my sister-in-law to house sit in Washington this last week. And so I was like, hey, while you're there, go get some of that wretched McDonald's because I want the character card. And so I conscripted them into doing it. So I have 3 of the 6 skins now.
Hey,
I've got the wings, I've got the grimace, and I've got the Big Mac head.
So where do we need to send you to get the rest of them?
I don't know where they are.
They're $12 a freaking pop.
They're expensive, and it's
I
not
can't get
like it's a
past the
Big Mac.
price.
It's a Big Mac. Okay, this is something that 10 years ago that Big Mac meal was $7. It's now $8 a regular.
No.
Remember the last time I had a Big Mac, I got super sick.
if they had it with a double QPC,
I know.
it'd be more interesting.
If they had it with anything, like if you could change it out, but they're just pushing
but
these.
the Big
they're
Mac is
pushing
just
their
a whole
worst-
bunch of bun.
Yeah, and they're
It's-
pushing their worst sandwich, and they're pushing a 10-piece nugget, which is an appetizer, if you ask me.
I laugh because I agree.
You're like, let me nail down these 10-piece nuggets and then get to my burger.
Then I'll get to
right?
the burger. All
Yeah.
right.
You know who's never had McDonald's?
This guy, Jaron,
Me.
right
Poor
here.
Jaron. Hey, Jared, it's okay. It's okay.
Jaron.
Like,
Right
you don't need
there.
McDonald's in life to be happy. Trust me, it's like it's worse than Taco
Cutlery.
Bell. It brings you nothing but unhappiness.
And that's not true. Taco Bell
is
does
true.
bring happiness, but not till later. Initially, you are
That's
so
future
happy.
Owen's problem.
Yeah, screw that guy.
There. And it changed
Okay,
his headline to never had
let's-
McDonald's.
No,
All
I
right,
liked
Tony,
my
wrap
previous
us up here,
one.
buddy.
Geriatric is
Isn't
the
it you-
name
isn't
of
it
the
your
episode,
turn?
so you'll still have plenty of that.
Isn't it your turn, Lando? Like, aren't you supposed to tell us about?
All right, tell us
Patreon?
about Patreon, Lando, because
No,
you
we're
want
talking
that
about
episode.
games we're playing. I want to hear Tony.
Oh, we're talking about
No,
games.
Patreon's amazing.
All right, we're talking
if
about
you give
games.
us $1 a month, you get all kinds of cool.
Meow. There he goes. All right, so
I love
I've been
that so
playing
much.
a buttload of Avowed. I'm like
That's a good game.
27 hours into it,
I
and
am
it
not
is
that
rad. I am liking it a lot. I'm in the third biome, the third open area. It's a desertified lake
Patreon's
bed.
awesome. Do the Patreon thing.
he's-
Give us
I-
$1.
Why did I unmute him? All right. But yeah, I highly recommend Avowed on
Only
Xbox
$1.
or
Well-
okay, I really can't unmute him, or else he'll do that again. Yeah, Avowed,
That's the
super
that's
fun.
the main one. That's your main flavor.
That's real. Oh, I've been playing a little bit on the side. This other kind of indie FPS called Sprawl, and that's been pretty neat. It's kind of a post dystopian, cyberpunky, fast paced jump around first person shooter. It's got wall running and stuff like that.
Jared, what about you?
So I haven't settled into a single game ever since I beat Doom Eternal, which
You can't
is,
do it. You're just
which
like
was
Xbox.
fantastic, by the way.
Patreon. It's amazing.
But I've been playing. I've been splitting my time between Sulaco, Avowed, Indiana Jones, and the Great Circle. I played Half-Life RTX, the demo. It's only 2 levels so far, but oh man, they did a
If you
fantastic
give it $6,
job.
Did we talk
not
about?
gonna stop.
Did we
It's
talk
not gonna
about
stop.
DLSS on the new Switch too? I thought I saw that somewhere. Anyway,
Yeah, DLSS is confirmed for the new Switch too.
yeah.
How
we
well
talked
it
about
will
that
work
last
has
week, I
yet to be
think.
confirmed, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lando, do your thing. I think we're good. Right? You good, Jared?
What you been playing, Lando?
Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire. Is that
All
a
right,
good game?
Well, that's a card
It's a
game,
great
right?
game. What?
It's a card game, right?
Yeah, it's a card game.
Nice.
It's a deck
What's it
building
like?
card game. It's great.
You're off of Balatro. You broke the curse. You broke the curse.
Well, it's in the same vein. In fact, on Steam
Right.
there's a bundle where you can
I
buy
see what you guys are
Balatro
doing.
and Slay the Spire. Anyway,
Do you like it
Patreon's
better than
amazing. For
Balatro?
$1, super secret Discord, early access to the show, ad free,
you
in between
like it?
access, $6 more. Jaren's gonna say whatever you want. Jaren, do the thing.
Do you like it better than Balatro?
No.
You don't?
Well,
Why?
it scratches a different itch.
What itch does it scratch and where?
The backside, particularly the left cheek.
That could be good.
That's different.
But
Feels
it's
like a stranger.
it's different. It's a more it's a deck building game. It's closer to Dominion
A
than it is
deck building
Balatro.
game?
But okay,
What'd you
Jaren.
say?
Congratulations,
Deck.
guys! You kept him going for longer than I thought you would.
Deck building game. Oh, I heard something so different.
DECK,
Big
not
difference.
DICK.
Yeah,
He
not
sounded he sounded kind of Australian when he said it. So
One
it
of these
sounded like-
days, here's the thing. Here's the main reason why I'm playing right now. I'm gonna figure out how to think about deck builders because it's like I want to like MTG, like I want to like Magic the Gathering, like I want to so bad, but my brain cannot
Too complex?
figure out how to build a deck in a cohesive manner and how card interactions and synergies work. So like I am determined
Lando.
to figure this out, and Slay the Spire is a great way for
Hey
me to do
Lando,
that, I
can
think.
you say something for me?
Sure.
Can you say R&R?
R&R?
You guys hear it? Do it again.
No.
R&R.
R&R.
Arnar!
In Australian.
I don't hear it though. I just think it's
Arnar.
funny how you're saying it, Owen.
R&R.
Okay,
Let's
I
not-
did the Patreon thing. Owen? Say
R&R.
the-
Trying to
or
make-
not
what are you
Owen,
trying to
Jaren.
make happen
R&R.
here?
R&R. Can you hear it? Can you hear the Australian? Anyway, I just wanted to hear Lando say that. R&R.
Jaren, you need to read the
Screw you guys.
subs and say what they want you to say.
Did
I've already
Owen
pitched
say
it.
his games he was playing? I don't think he
I
did.
did.
No, you're talking about Minecraft.
Halo. He's
That's
playing
the one I've been
Halo.
playing. Halo a lot.
McDonald's. You're talking
Halo,
about McDonald's.
let me tell you this right now. Let me tell you something. Uncle Squinky, this is a shout out. This is a shout out to Uncle Squinky right here. I have been grinding through Fiesta and Slayer
Ah,
like
you
a
took his advice.
freaking pleb.
You took his advice and switched to
I
firefight.
have burned hours, months of my life will never come back.
Yep.
I mean, I like playing the game, don't get me wrong, but the 1,200, 1,500, 2,000 points I get from 2,000 is if I play like a match that I'm like, I better save that recording. You know, I go to play Firefight and I just go play Fiesta Grunts. Okay. It's just grunts coming at you and you have to defend a zone and they just do waves and that's it. AI, no other people you're against. You get a rocket launcher, infinite ammo. Okay. I got 59,000 points. in that game.
59,000?
59,000 points, and that equated to in game points, like during the match
in-game
points.
Okay.
And that equated to 4,300 rank
XP.
points.
Yeah.
And that is, my friends, let's say I do 1,200. Jaren, math me. Is that
I don't know
four?
what's happening
three times?
anymore in this
That's
show.
three
We are so
times.
far off the
That's
rails.
three. That's 3 times the
I believe you,
experience.
Tony.
3 times the experience, and each match I have counted is 12 minutes on average. Like 9 minutes. It's a 12-minute match. They usually go 9 to 10 minutes for me when I'm playing Slayer or whatever. So
How long does a firefight match last?
firefight might last 10 minutes, 12, 15 minutes tops.
Well, there you go. You're getting more points per minute.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, thanks, Squink.
So,
Jared.
Lando, why don't you kick off Patreon here?
He
I
already
already
did.
did the Patreon stuff.
He did it a
Subscribe,
lot.
Give us money. Jaren says things. Honestly, the person who made Jaren say the diarrhea thing was the best. Keep doing that kind of stuff. Brings happiness to my soul when you make Jaren make fun of himself. It's
Jaren,
the
do you
best.
speak
It's
another
like punching
language?
yourself. It's
Yeah,
like the big brother
I
with the
do.
little brother going like, "You're punching yourself. You're punching yourself. You're punching yourself." That's what you're doing with Jaren. So keep it up.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Go, Jaren.
All right. What?
Do you not have them pulled up, Jaren?
No, I do.
They're up from last
No,
time.
we're waiting for you.
Get to that
Who's waiting
tab.
for me?
To do what?
Everybody's late.
Let's talk about games.
Nobody's listening anymore. Everyone's turned the show off.
I would have. I would have for sure.
They're all gone. We
Thank
lost
you.
It's
it.
just us now.
Thank you to David Broshinsky and Dear Interrupting Cow. Thank you. Aaron Faulkner, Connor Kisa. A user interface is like a joke. If you have to explain it, it's not that good. MI something K? Jason Eatman. Do we know anything about MI something K yet? I thought
They haven't
Owen would have
figured
been
it out.
all over
That,
this.
that was only an hour ago. We still haven't figured
Misk?
it out.
Miscellaneous? Misk? I don't know.
Owen,
What?
go figure it
I
out.
don't know. Okay.
Jason Eatman, you're all equally the best except Lambo. Jaren.best. Be the 8-year-old. Kyle, I'm scared if I stop drinking all at once.
Look at him. His soul's left his body.
The
It
cumulative
was gone
hangover
about an hour ago.
will literally kill me, Archer. Jerry ga Arimasu. Pieman Graphics. Purveyor of fine geeky stickers. Curse Gengar 94. Keslo. Eric Steinman. Eric Cruz. The in-between rating plus 60. Not sure. DP. I want to get stuck in Lang's beard.
I like that slang.
Don't forget the T.
Oh, yeah. Wesley, the in-between rating is my favorite show. Stuart Lloyd, don't judge a book by its movie. And finally, yes, Owen, we do care.
All right. Very good. Very good. Patreon backers, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Everybody else, we still appreciate you as well. You're the best.
Always.
Except Lambo.
Always. Thanks for downloading us. Thanks for making it to the end of this episode of Geek Show Arcade. We'll see you next week, hopefully with more fun news and less downers. We'll see, though. You never know in today's,
You never
in this timeline.
I hate it.
Owen,
here.
take us out.
Hey, we hope you care.